XFL Ideas. Here we go. And yes, Mr. Vince McMahon, you can steal these ideas if you want to, because I'm hoping you do. So number one, you have where it's going to be shown at. So right now, WWE Network is a really, really great source. It's only $10 a month. So number one, people will have to pay to watch it, which is, it's kind of a downfall, but people that are somewhat interested will pay the $10. Number two, your ratings for wrestling, even if it goes up by 5%, will more than likely go up because that is also offered through them through that app. You may not want to call it WWE Network anymore. You might have to change it to, Entertainment Network or something on that line. But if you change the name, it would that would help a little bit, because no one's going to be like, I'm going to buy the WWE Network to watch XFL, because that's also throwing in the fact of they're going to consider it more of the wrestling aspect of it, like it was in the past, which is why it failed miserably. So change the name of the app where there's way more sources, and all of your shows that from the WWE standpoint can still be on that app, but also XFL components, possibly an XFL talk show that is exclusively only for that app. Now, I don't know if members of the NBC Sports family are still involved with this XFL situation, so with that, they can also only stream it on the NBC Sports app. Apps are a big thing. That's where the money is, and if you're able to get enough people to stream through your service, you're going to get paid. So that's a really, really big aspect on that point. They should really look into that. They want to show it locally on TV, that'd be great. But through the app service, it's kind of like an NFL Sunday Ticket type of thing. You can see all the games with one app. I think that would be a fantastic idea, because people pay upwards toward $300 for NFL Sunday Ticket. XFL can change the game. It's only $10 a month. You get to watch everything. That would be fantastic. And just like I said, wrestling viewership could and more than likely will go up, because they're like, well, I can watch all the pay-per-views now and all this other stuff. I'm going to get back into it. I'm a wrestling fan, but I've only been back into it for about a year and a half now. The app has definitely helped out with that aspect, because now I can see all the pay-per-views super cheap. So thank you guys. Another big thing is the cities in which your teams are going to be at. You should look into the NFL, like the Los Angeles teams. I think it's a bust. You look at the stands, the fucking Chargers couldn't fill up a soccer stadium. Why would you need an XFL team to Los Angeles when no one cares? Alabama is a huge football state. People would go to those games. So go find somewhere, maybe go toward the Talladega area. See if there's or play at. Okay, let's get off topic for a second. Where you're going to play the games at. Do not choose NFL stadiums. That's just too big for starting up. Choose mid-level college stadiums. Like, I'm from North Carolina, so playing at BB&T Stadium where Wake Forest plays would be perfect. It's still big, but it's not on a huge, super large scale. See how the first season does, and see if you can sell out those stadiums, because it doesn't have as much occupancy, and with that, ticket prices will go up a little more, because more people will want to get involved if they were to sell it out. So, play something like there. Maybe, I doubt you're going to give West Virginia a team, but a stadium like theirs, where it's still big, but it'll be definitely a challenge to fit everyone in there. Something like that would be great. You got, so right now the Carolina Panthers are, like I said, I'm from North Carolina, so I know this. They're selling, and the whole hoopla right now is, are they going to build a new stadium? If they decide to, this is going to be years from now. Bank of America Stadium right now would be empty. An XFL team could come to Charlotte and take over that stadium when the XFL possibly gets bigger, which I think it will. At the first year, it's not going to be as big as they're hoping, but I think it will, especially if the rules aren't fucking retarded like the NFL right now. So, where a catch is a catch. Now, all this shit where y'all, at the start of the game, you ran after the ball, that's stupid. And McMahon was talking about in the press conference, ensuring the safety of players and making it more family friendly. Basically make it as close to the NFL as possible, but skip all the bullshit. Also, with the app, you can eliminate TV timeouts. Take them away completely. The only thing you should have is the brief moments of time between a touchdown and a kickoff. Basically treat it as a high school game. When you have your halftime, at all sporting events, there's usually a halftime show there. Show that halftime show. No one gets to see that at home unless you're in the stadium. Now, here's the thing. If they were to show it on TV, you can get all your advertisements through the middle of the game. They have the side-by-side view. So between, if the team calls a timeout, or if there's that time space between kickoff and a touchdown, that space gap, you could show advertisements there. You could do the side-by-side where you have in this top corner the game, and this all is an advertisement. You can do that. And during the actual halftime, have a small halftime show and a shitload of advertisements and get them out there. That'll pay for your revenue. Now, if you were streaming it through an app, and this is if they were showing it on TV. If you're streaming it through the app, no commercials. That would also make people want to pay for the app. No commercials at all. Just straight up halftime show. Have have your own have your own network talk show host talk about the game during halftime and also show the halftime show they're having at the game currently through the app. Let them see everything during the game timeouts. Show what the players are doing on the field. Don't pan away from that. People want to see that shit. And I would pay $10 a month to see that. That's an absolutely fantastic idea. You're all going to have your own way, and it's all about money in the long run. But it's also about ensuring that this type of sport, this whole XFL thing will stay, is to make it different and better. Also, with no TV timeouts, it'll cut your time of the game way shorter to make it around 2 hours, I think, and that'd be great. Because if you only have 10 teams, that's 5 games a week. That's 10 hours throughout the day. You can do a 12 o'clock game all the way to a 10 o'clock game based on the West Coast. I'm just saying. And you would have games from 12 to 10 or 12 to 12. I'm not doing good at math. But I know this video is long and I've been ranting. And if anyone is watching, thank you. And I had a lot more ideas and I'm blanking because I'm ranting. So, but I'm going to watch the XFL. The teams, the cities, I'm looking forward to that. The eyewitness, any team that you've had in the past, Orlando Rage, all that shit, don't bring it back. Do not bring it back. Make it completely different. Make more people get interested. Even let like Nike or let someone design the uniforms. There are so many creative people out there that have these great apps and everything they can create stuff on. Let the fans create the uniforms and let the fans decide of the, like, let's say that there would be a team in Charlotte. Let Charlotte area people vote on what the team uniforms should look like. That'd be great. That'd be fucking great. Bring a team to Charlotte. Bring a team to Charlotte.